hello, 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 hello. Hey, Facebook Live, it's Val. Hey, honey, Valtopia. You are in Valtopia now. It is 1:30 on a Wednesday. And I'm coming on live because I have messages coming through. That's when I come on. I come on live because I have important guidance coming through. That's when I come on. So if you see me coming on live, say, yay, Val's coming on. Valtopia's here to bring in through some wisdom. Look at that hair. And say hello if you're here. I want to say hello. And of course I have my fuck yeah card. So we'll do a little reading, but say hello so I can see you're here. And I'm going to share this because yesterday I talked about when you might have a huge successful business or life and you hate it because you're unhappy on the inside because it isn't aligned to who your soul energy is. And so today I'm going to talk about when you are realigning and everything hasn't come through yet and you can't see the great results that you had on the outside that you've been shifting on the inside. You may feel better on the inside in a way, but you haven't seen the results in the outside yet. Let me know how you think about this topic. Say hello. Share this for me if you feel like it. I'm going to share it to my page. I'm going to share it to my free group, Valtopia. And we're going to talk about this. It's not outside of you. And this period of time when you are shifting and you are in a treacherous area of shift, where you may begin to doubt the decision that you've made to rearrange your experience. Who can identify with that feeling? Let me know. Say hello. How you doing? What's going on? I've been singing and playing music this morning. And I've been painting. This is my new painting. And I'm going to share this to my page. Say hello. If you haven't liked my business page yet, the Valtopia business page, please do. And put a review if you enjoy this live streams that I bring through. Let people know so they can learn from everything that I'm doing all the hard work too, here to learn about and be and share. Because I really do care about everything that I bring through, and I want you to know how much it means to me that you join me. Hey, Kashipra, say hello. And let me know if you're watching the replay too, because I pay attention to that. I look a little tired today, honey. I'll let you know that my cycle started this week, and I had a lot of pain at the top of the week on my birthday, but I feel fabulous now. But I just feel a little bit like, wow, that was intense. And I was painting last night. I got excited. So I want to make sure I have invited everyone that I want to invite, and then I'm going to get started on this important topic. And it does carry over from yesterday, so if you didn't watch yesterday's video, then you can go watch yesterday's, and then you can come and watch this one, and you can see how the thread carries through. Sorry guys, I'm trying to multitask. And what's been going on with you? Let me know what's happening. I'm going to share in the Abundance Flash Mob, because that's where we change our DNA. I'm in a silly singing mood today. It's Work It Wednesday, honey. And I am working it, and I do have something to offer you. You know, I have this fabulous program coming through, Sabotage to Supernova. And I am speaking to supernovas. And yesterday's live stream and today's live stream is for supernovas. And when I say supernovas, what I mean is you have so much energy coming through you, and you may have had a lifetime of learning how to manage and channel that energy and talent and multi-passionate desire and creativity and beingness and presenceness. And you may have seemed like too much. You may seem like too bright, too loud, too this or that, too sensitive. Supernovas are extremely sensitive and have had to learn to tone down their extrasensory powers because it didn't suit the collective, maybe it didn't suit their family, maybe it didn't suit who you lived with, and we've had to learn to tone it down, and now we're coming into this space where we really want to fill out into that energy that truly is ours. Hey, Courtney, there you go. Yeah, too glittery, too much, too much. And so yesterday I was talking about how I've been working with several supernovas who've been shifting their life experience because they did, because they're supernovas, they're super successful and managed to build a huge business and a worldwide whatever, but it's not aligned to their health and wellness and being right now, to the supernova that they are right now, to where they can shine their light, but they can honor the body and the vessel that they are. They can be healthy and balanced and also be extra and be too much into their energy where it feels right, where they feel so great that they're energized. And so there's this pivot that happens, and you have to decide you're going to shift. And so today is about that moment after you have made the big commitment and you have done the big change and you're in it and you're like, okay, now what? I used to have all this money and I used to have all this comfort level in my life, and now that I've changed everything, now I'm screwed. What am I going to do, right? That feeling of maybe I made a mistake and things aren't happening as quickly as I thought they would, and people are going to come down on me. My family might come down on me, and what do I do? So here's the thing. It's not outside of you. I talk to so many clients, and the best of us, when we get triggered by this experience, when we panic and revert to the feeling that we are going to make the same mistakes we've done before, and that this a lot of us come with stories through our DNA and our family where someone has failed in their search for their dream, and they've disappointed the family. And you don't want to, be the next family member that disappoints everyone and brings everyone down because you bothered to follow your soul guidance, The truth is, true soul guidance that comes through your nourished, disciplined directives that you repeatedly get, that that you follow through on. And I am knowing this and learning this because of all this stuff that's coming through that I received from 10 and 20 and 30 years ago, this stuff coming in, and me understanding, wow, this really was a divine directive, and I did understand and know. But there were periods, so many periods of blank sort of silence, awkward aloneness that I had to learn to sit through without distracting myself, without distancing myself, without deluding myself, without turning myself off. Right? And which is what I did for so many years, because I couldn't feel what I needed to feel when I would sit still with myself. And so let me know if this resonates for you, if you're watching the replay, or hey Patrice, hey honey. That awkward, alone, sitting with yourself that many of us who are sensitive supernovas and have had to scrunch down our extrasensory powers and beingness, that because we've had to shut it down, it's so hard to come back into it because it's a trigger bomb for us. And it sets off the need to feel, and we don't want to feel because then that sets off other triggers that say, no, don't do that, go do this. Or you might die if you feel that. Don't feel that, you might die. And so if you find yourself constantly stuck in a pattern of sabotage where you are doing a lot, but you can't get past a certain point about it, and it happens over and over and over again, you may be like me, and you may need to, and many of my clients, you may be extrasensory, hey Jimena, supernova, and you may need to understand that there's parts of you haven't allowed yourself to feel. It doesn't feel safe for you. Parts of your body don't feel safe to your soul, and you aren't allowing that to come down into you, and there's some work we can do to release this and make space for your soul to come back down into you, to embody and integrate. How does this resonate? Ooh, I'm tired today, and I thought I shouldn't go live, but then this message was coming through, and I wanted to share. Let's see, Jimena, Patrice, hey. Courtney says, yep, I'm feeling like I've done as much as I can do safely, and I'm coming up those edges now. Yep, yes, I feel you. Yes, Courtney, yes. Hey, Jimena. Yeah, and so here's what I find with a lot of my clients, my supernova clients, is that even though as supernovas we know our own strength and our knowing, and that's what guides us, and that's why we come through and bring through what we do, but just like all of us human beings, we ebb and flow. When my clients come to me, and find themselves stuck in a pattern of sabotage, the first sign is when they start talking about it as if it's outside of them. They talk about someone else, or they talk about another place that they think they can solve it. And the first place that I come back to is feeling within their energy centers where there's some resistance that they're holding on to somewhere. And sometimes it's past lives and inner child stuff, it depends. And we tuck into that, and then we deal with the issue that was on the outside. And a lot of times if you look at like 3 and 4 issues that are happening on the outside that are triggering, there's this total pattern happening that's totally linked to this energy from the past life inner child stuff. And we just unlock it and it opens up. And I'm going to tell you, after we open it up, there is a period of recovery and release. That can be that awkward alone time that you have to get through and examine the feelings that come up that you haven't been allowing yourself to feel, that you couldn't face for so long. How does this resonate for you guys? And let me know when you're watching the replay. So, I'm not going to stay on too long. I can feel it too today. It's the energy is, I'm telling you, I feel some good creationary integration energy happening here. Oops, I was going to put that on and see what comments I got. So let's pull it from my deck. If you guys don't know, if you're watching the replay, I have a new deck out. You can get it I'll put a link to it. And I do have this new program from Sabotage to Surrender. If you want to know about it, if you've been listening to me and you are feeling that energy of, oh my gosh, I just keep doing this thing. How am I going to move past this point? How am I going to get through these edges? How am I going to push beyond this point that I just book in for one of my strategy sessions? We will figure out which thing you need to do. And I do have different options available. So let's pull a card and see what comes through for the collective today. Look at that, rebirth. Oh yeah, isn't that the perfect card? I love how on point these cards are. I mean, come on, man. Yes, release guilt. Release any guilt. Release the guilt. The guilt holds us. That is the other thing that comes up so much with clients when they're stuck in these patterns of sabotage, is the guilt. The guilt about other people, what they think, what they should be doing, what they should have done, what they should have done to themselves, right? There's a lot of that is just thought patterns running around in your head that if you would write it out or let it out or speak it to someone and work your way through it, you would see that this guilt is serving to guide you as feedback to come back to yourself. If you feel that you can't feel good without a structure and you believe that the structure depends on other people, you need to reassess that. And if you're forced to be alone in that time, well, universe is giving you a good chance to create a structure for yourself without the other people, so that when you do allow the other people back into your experience, they will understand what you need because you've established what you need. Does that make sense? Or even if you're living with people and you need to create space to create a routine for yourself, to create the nourishment and stabilization and focus and discipline you need to bring through a daily practice of connection that's going to guide you and be consistent and feel good in your own skin and be the supernova that you are, you got to claim that, right? Ooh, isn't this a good read? Hi, Suzanne. Say hello. Say hello. Oh my gosh, look at this, Courtney. I mean, come on. Releasing shame. Same thing. Shame is such a big one for us sensitive supernovas. Such a big form of sabotage and resistance. Huge. Because we are so bright and we are so achieved and so accomplished that we hate to do anything wrong, and we want to get it right the first time. We're such perfectionists and people pleasers because we can see and feel what others are thinking and knowing, and so we try to anticipate that and really this process of coming back into your own being and allowing people to be in their own being lets them decide for themselves and you decide for yourself, so that then you have the best inner reflection to then be mirrored by their best reflection as you side by side develop yourselves within yourselves, not at the expense of each other. Oh, doesn't that sound delicious and good? Say hello. So share this live stream, and I'll pull a card for you guys. Let's pull one last card for the community that gives us a cocoon. So yes, if you are feeling the pull and the tug of emotional release and you don't quite know how to let it out, and you want to release guilt and you want to release shame because you know it's holding you back and keeping you stuck in a pattern of sabotage, it is a good idea to get some space to yourself to let yourself feel that stuff. And if you're too afraid or can't tuck into it, by all means invest in a guide to help you feel safe and supported as you work through those emotions, because it can get scary, and the scary is more in your head than it actually is, but it can stop people from going forward, right? So yes, so Courtney's ready for a card. Thank you, Kashipra. All right, let me see what we got. I'm going to share it into, and if people are just joining, oh no, we don't have anybody just joining. Let's see, I'm going to share this into, yay, 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 yay. Listen to that, my voice is nice today, right? Honey. I want to share this into one of those big groups and get some fun new peoples in here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying to you. La 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 la, yeah. Ooh, hey, hey. Hey. Share and receive. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, yay. All right, one more. Where's another group I can share this into for some fun? I need to know somebody. Oops. And then we're going to do Kashipra. We're going to do Courtney. We're going to do our cards for today. Ah, yay. Ah. All right. Let's have some fun together. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oops, I don't know if that's shared or not, but oh well. All right, that cocoon card brings this read around full circle, doesn't it? Yes, and that is the way this deck is. If you haven't ordered yours yet, what you waiting for? Come on now. Okay, Kashipra. All right, let's start with Courtney. Courtney. And so if you're just joining, honey, we've got our cards here, our Valtopia cards, and I'm doing individual readings for each of you, just quickies. So Courtney, I can't wait to get started this week. Courtney is one of my private clients that we're going to be going through a big shift together to tuck into some of this sabotage to supernova, because you are a supernova, Courtney. And just tuning into your energy. Let's see what comes through. It's like they're showing me a closet that has these tidy clothes in it, but then there was some hangers missing, and it was like you were feeling like a couple things are out of place, but a lot of stuff is in place. That seems like what the message was. Does that resonate? And yes, Courtney, you changed so much, the stuff. Yes, this applies to what we were talking about today. La la la, la, yeah, yeah, ah, ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A couple more for you, Courtney, and then we'll read them out. Yes, one last one. Okay. Ooh, dang. Okay, so what we have here is the first card that came through, Simple Pleasures. Hey, Kia, share the live stream and I'll read for you. Simple pleasures. Simple pleasures. These are from my new deck. You can get yours on the shop. I'll put a link to it afterwards. I'm great, Kia. It's good to see you. Listen, Courtney, you love your simple pleasures. Thank you. And we've got garden. And this, you may like to garden, and that may be where you get some joy. But I also think that it applies to what we were just talking about, that the changes that happen where you can't see the change yet, it's so important to remain dedicated to your devotion, to your shift, to all the work that you do, even when you can't see the change. Because let me tell you, yesterday I had one of the most incredible days I've had in the 3 and several years I've been in business. And I did so much. And it's because day after day, year after year, I keep doing the blog, I keep writing the thing, I keep doing the painting, I keep tending to my children, I keep doing the sessions with them at night. They asked me for a session yesterday. You know, there's just so many little things that I've been doing repeatedly with dedication and devotion and love, and not necessarily seeing results right away. And yesterday it all came in, and I changed my website, I rewrote copy, I went to the grocery, I made a home-cooked meal, I folded and did laundry, I worked on live, I did several live streams, I painted, I played music. I mean, I could keep going. It was crazy. I was like a supernova. Guess what? I am a supernova, and that's why you get to come to me to bring out your supernova. When you know that you are, you can't deny that energy that runs through you, and when you deny the energy that comes through you, that's when you get depression, anxiety, illness, sickness, stuckness, sabotage. You know what I'm saying? Who can relate to everything that I'm talking about here? Kalia said I could be a singer. I love to sing to you. Courtney feels like chaos and something's missing, but if I step back, it really is all going along just fine. That is such an incredible point, Courtney. The thing about taking a step back and getting perspective is vital, because when you tuck into the little anxieties that might be eating at you and let them bring down the hard work of shifting that you've been doing, your garden that you've been planting little by little, then you destroy the work that you've done and you pull yourself back to the place where you were. Does that make sense? You forget what you finally remembered about yourself. Oh, wait a minute. I am a supernova. I am capable of this. I do feel this energy. I've done this work, and now I'm going to keep it up day to day. Kia, these are my cards that I published just last week. They're my Fuck Yeah cards. Valtopia is the name of me and my company. I'm Val. And these cards are available for only $33. I'll post the link. But what they're based on, my many client sessions as an energy guide and a creative visionary with high-end people doing big things in their business and life and uplifting themselves into their soul businesses, shifting their lives out of places where they felt misaligned into alignment and flow, and feeling great in their skin and loving what they do and who they are and be. And I delivered these cards on the way back from Costa Rica, and there's 88 terms that help guide you back to yourself, basically, and help you be a supernova in your life. So I was reading for Courtney. Here's some more cards that came through. We are one. Cry. Courtney, there's some stuff to let out. Decide, right? Some decisions to make. And fear. It's time to put a clean slate on some of these fears, and we're going to do that when we do our clearing on Thursday, so trust me. You know, working with me, we're going to really tuck into some of this stuff that might have been hidden from you that you couldn't see, that was causing you to trigger out and kind of pop out from yourself. And that's what happens with supernovas. We are so bright and so sensitive, and that as soon as somebody goes, turn that down, we go, and we kind of retreat into ourselves. And sometimes it takes a special activator to coax out some parts of you that got hidden a long time ago that are actually some of your greatest strengths and will allow some of your most deep flow. I cannot wait to get started with you. Let's see. Being pulled back to the place I was, I just have to remember that when it happens, I can shift back instantly. Yes. I keep thinking, damn it, now I have to start all over from scratch. No, you don't have to start all over from scratch. You get to recognize where you were and how far you come. You get to celebrate that you know the difference. You get to celebrate that you recognize that you have a reflex happening and that you do get to choose. And you get to celebrate that you get to choose. And you don't be hard on yourself. You don't talk shit about yourself. You don't judge yourself for having shame, guilt, fear, or resistance. You say, thank heavens that I got feedback to shape my experience. Otherwise, I don't know where I'd stand and I'd be really fucking bored, right? Can I get an amen? Yes, fuck yeah? Excuse me if you don't like the F word. Maybe you should turn me off right now because I do like the F word. Oh, I just dropped my cards. Here we go. All right, let me get a sip of water. And if you're watching me, ooh, I just saw my hair from the side. It doesn't look, I didn't get all dolled up for you guys today. I just wanted to deliver the message through. That's what's important, right? Although I do like to get fancy when I do my live stream for you, especially if I'm gonna sing. Kashipra, you're next. If anybody wants to get a reading, yeah, Patrice, fuck yeah, baby. What I want to do right now is give you guys the link to these cards and to my scheduler so that if you are drawn to my energy and my presence and you don't even know what I do, but you're like, I got to work with this lady, I have a fuck yeah session for 123. You can just book in and we can figure out how I'm going to help you get out of sabotage and be the supernova that you are. If you're a supernova, you may be highly sensitive, highly overachieved, highly aware, highly intelligent. Perhaps you felt isolated much of your younger life, and you're coming into me, into your knowing of yourself. Maybe you have like psychic abilities or extrasensory perception that you have put on lockdown, and now you're beginning to open up to it over the last year or so, and you want to learn how to integrate. Come on now, really? Does that have to happen right now? This is what we do in the strategy session. We can figure out, okay, how are we going to get you to where you're like living in your, feeling great in your own skin and being with the love that you like and loving on the money that's coming in and all that kind of stuff. All right. Oh my gosh, why does that car alarm have to go off right now? Everybody take a deep breath, ground, and ask for the resistance to stop. Is everybody stopping the resistance? Or should we just like make a rhythm to it? I got a horn honking on my street. I'm trying to put this link in here and entertain you while we're hanging. How am I doing? Give me some love heart. Give me some love heart. Okay, I'm about to put the link in the original post. I'm telling you. So that y'all can tune into these cards. And I'm going to put the link to my scheduler so you can book in for your strategy session. We can plan out exactly what you need to do, whether it be a short thing or a longer thing, okay? So that stuff's in there and we can have some fun now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, so let me see. Courtney says, are you kidding me, Val? This is perfection. So excited to connect tomorrow. Me too, me too. Okay, Kashipra, are you next? And who else has shared the live stream because they're just dying for their own reading? And I'll tune into you and see what comes through. Sometimes I see, most of the time I see things about you. I'll see something about your energy field or something about your pattern, something about who you are, maybe some spirit guide, something will come through. Kia's next. Okay, Kashipra, are you still here? I'm really going to turn this resistance off right now. Who's with me? Everybody ground your energy and turn the resistance off. I do this on the airplane with the babies that are crying. Okay, Jackie, let me know you shared it, or go and like my business page, or go and buy a deck and let me know. I love it. Okay, Kashipra's there. Okay, Kashipra. And for those of you who've been following me and you know that my price range to work with me one-on-one has been out of range, I am creating an offer to be able to work with several of you on this same principle, the sabotage to surrender, which is really sabotage to supernova. And so if you're interested in that, it worked. It took a minute, but it worked. Put in the comments, I want to know about the entry-level sabotage to supernova experience. And depending on how many you get, let's see how fast I can bring it through for you. Okay? Otherwise, we can do your own session and figure out what we're going to do. So, Kashipra, I feel your throat chakra as usual, right? Your tight throat. Yeah, we're getting, I knew you were getting, and we've gotten this one before, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Kashipra, we have sage, so we want a sage, and I'm actually gonna burn some sage. Thank you, Jackie. Sage. So let me burn some sage just after this one. Own your frequency. You know, when we have this tightness in our throat, there's, as we always know, there's still more to be said to ourselves, more truth to be owned about who you are and how you want to be able to live and breathe and do. And so the DNA card is coming through for you, and I believe that is because you would benefit from activating your DNA. And I have a resource for you if you're interested in that. If anybody's interested in activating their DNA, it is a part of what I do. And then I am in touch with those who do the Sacred Activation DNA and Restructuring Method, and that's what I had done for myself. And basically opening certain strands that have been dormant and allow, like if there's some stuff that you just won't do and you just can't get over it, activating your DNA is a great way to unlock deeper levels of understanding within yourself and stop some programs that have been running that stop you from doing and believing in your divine expansion and capability. So Kashipra, once you go through that expansion, there's love and illumination for you from within, right? So did you like that reading? Wasn't that beautiful? So I shouldn't show you guys the side of my hair today. I just stuck it back in some pins. Hey, I took you guys, your readings and message more important than my look. Can I get some hearts for that? Come on now. Give me some hearts. Who's still here? So Kia wants a reading and Jackie wants a reading. Thank you, Courtney. Yes, order yours now. And everybody take pictures and show me your pictures once you have it going and everything. I love it. So I'm going to set the intention of sage because I really don't feel like standing up and going across the room and getting the sage because I also don't want my paintings to ship. What do y'all think of my new painting? I'm not done yet, but look at it. My new wings. So these are my other wings. You can only see part of them, and they're beautiful. But these are new wings coming through. And I'm going to be putting these in the shop once they're done as a poster. So if you can't afford the original, you can get these on clothes. You can get them on like a shirt or like a handbag or a hat or something. So you're welcome, Kashipra. You know, and if anybody wants to thank me for showing up every day, you could always hit me up on PayPal me./Valtopia or whatever the thing is. I put a lot of money into this experience because I believe in the outreach that I do every day. And I do get a lot of feedback from people shifting just from me showing up live and being here. And it isn't easy for me to show up every day live with my 2 little boys and running this business by myself and all the stuff, but I fucking love it and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So that's why I ask, you to love my exchange with your exchange. Hi, Sri. I can't say Sri. I'm going to call you Sri, honey. Yeah, the pink wings are beautiful. They're really special. Okay, Kashipra, I will send you info about the DNA. And if anybody is interested about the DNA watching the replay, just say, please send me info about the DNA. And I will tag Sharon on this. Sharon is my lovely one of my helpers at Valtopia. See, I pay to have helpers because I can't do this all by myself, honey. I cannot. So who's next? Who is next? Kia, are you next? Yeah, you are feeling choked, Kashipra. I'm feeling it. Your asthma's flared up. I want you to... Woo. Do you feel that opening now that I tuned into that? It's a choice, Kashipra. It's a choice to do some work around releasing that energy on a daily practice of feeling better and more safe, right? That is quite painful, and that is why I wanted to light some sage to clear that for you. And Kashipra, does it usually clear after you visit with me? Okay, so Kia's still here. Okay, Kia, are you ready? And if you're just tuning in, my name is Val. Oops, my battery's gonna go low. My name is Val Cripps. I'm a single mom to 2 little boys. I live in Venice Beach, California. I'm an artist and an energy guide. I worked for years in the film business. I went through a divorce last year, and I have my own company now, clients around the world, and we work through into our most supernova, extrasensory, magical capabilities. Basically, we get to know ourselves really well and allow all the magic, all the creative talent, all the visionary guidance that really is coming through us, that maybe through our lives people said, that's not happening. And you're like, yes, it is. Yes, it is happening. So, okay, Kia. And Joanna, I see. Sri, I see your comments. Hey, Beth, what up, boo? All right. Here we go. Let's get these cards going. Tuning into Kia. Kia. So I'm clearing Kashipra's throat chakra. I hope you can feel that, Kashipra. It's popping. Kia, when I tune into you, Kia. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot happening, Kia. Hey, Beth. I see a lot happening, and I saw like a lot of like serpent. I saw a serpent, and I saw scalloped energy. Thank you, Joanna. Welcome. Welcome to Valtopia, honey. Oh, yes, Jackie. Okay. And if Courtney or somebody's watching, let me know. Make sure I don't forget somebody. And I can only do a few more because I got to go get my kids soon. I have my kids for the next 5 days. So some days you'll see me up on the evening, and I'm doing Valtopia all day, and then other days I'm all mommy o'clock. So Kia, there's like a hidden message inside of a disguise. Dragon energy. I was going to say dragon, but yeah, I got you, Beth. Dragon, I saw a dragon and the scallops, but then I saw serpent too, which I think there's probably a message there with the serpent, but I was going to say dragon first. Won't it be funny, Kia, if we pull the dragon card? Oh, that would be awesome. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, it felt like you just had all this really kind of energy around you. I feel some energy in your throat chakra too. Is that you coming in here, throat chakra? And I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because I do draw in all the throat chakra clearing for my witches, my priestesses, my, something. Okay, we have a good reading coming through for you, Kia. The message is coming through. Haha. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one more card and then we'll get it. Yes. Okay, I love it. I love it. Yay, yay. Kia, allow the magic. Allow the magic, okay? Allow the magic, because you are magic, and especially if you're tuning into that dragon energy, that's really good, because that's going to eat up and munch down some of the lower vibrational energy that might be running around you, where they aren't quite to your supernova status yet and they don't get it. So stay away from the drama. You may have a penchant or your name is Magic. Okay, Magic. There you go. Well, the drama might be something that you're prone to or drawn to because of your past life or inner child situation. So make sure that you allow yourself to express emotions that you may have hidden, to let yourself cry and release and old stories that are causing your ego to kick up when you do start to expand into your supernova energy. We're all connected, and so we are one, and so the more that you bring yourself back into yourself, then those of us around you, we see you, and we replenish ourselves, and we are a reflection of your strength and honoring you. Hi, Chris. So oracle cards, I think this is a sign that you need to go get your fuck yeah cards right now, right, Magic? And integrate. And these cards are a wonderful way to help you integrate your spiritual growth, because you can journal with them, you can talk to yourself, you can see where you stand. And I know it's a deck of cards. How does your energy come through the deck of cards? It does. These cards are on point. Ask my love drops, ask Courtney, ask people who follow me. It doesn't matter what the deck of cards is. For whatever reason, I am always in tune and on point. It's just another tool to bring through guidance that we already know. We already know the answers, don't we, guys? We already know. Give me some hearts for that. I'm going to be coming up with more decks because I've always wanted to come up with decks. And this one, though, I love it so hard. I love it so much. And it's only $33. So let me know if you're going to get yours. And if anybody buys theirs and they're not quite sure how to use it, you can have a free 15-minute session with me. If once you buy your deck and you want that session, send me a message and I'll sit with you and hang out with you and bless your deck and we'll figure out how to get it going, okay? So Jackie's next. Thank you, Kia Magic. Hi, Chris. If you're new and you're just joining me, I'm Val, and we're doing little readings with my new deck that I just published, my Fuck Yeah deck. The link is in the comments. You can have a strategy session with me. The link is there too. I'm an energy guide, a life guide, a cosmic guide, and I'm an amazing energy shifter. I'm really good at helping you find hidden patterns and moving that stuff because this is what can really hold us in that pattern of fear of like, oh, I'm not good enough, or how do I do that, or who the hell am I to do it, or even if you get past all that and stuff's not coming in, we can trick ourselves. We can keep pulling ourselves back down into old stories. Okay, Jackie, let me tune into you, and then we're going to do Beth, and then who else do we have? Okay. Jackie, thank you. And thank you, Kia Magic, however you want to be called. I'm disconnecting from your energy fields. Jackie, I'm tuning into you. Hey, oh yeah, hey, hey. Just going to clear some energy. I like to clear energy by singing, right? Ooh, what a beautiful visual they gave me as I cleared the energy. A lot of sacred geometry coming in for us, right? Oh, beautiful energy coming in there with you, Jackie. It's almost like a wreath of golden light and lightning bolts. It's very magical. The word immersion is coming to me. What is that about? Immersion, Jackie. Let's see. And the thing they showed me with this electricity was on the surface. And then they said immersion. So I feel like you're being asked to dive deeper into your electric powers, your energy, your creation. Does that resonate for you? And that would make sense coming through me because that's the kind of stuff that I guide you through. Sing. Sing for you, yeah. Sing for you. Yeah. You know. How does that resonate, Jackie? Yes. Yes. I love it. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yes. I love these cards so hard, you guys. Okay, check it out. This is for Jackie. And is there any crystals fans in the house? Anybody who loves crystals? Please, if you watch the replay, join in as if you were live. Look at these tourmalines that I have. And these are the king and queen of the collection. There's a whole collection that goes with it. Anybody watches this replay and they're like, oh, I need to have a piece of that collection. Let me know. I always bring it up because they are so beautiful and powerful. Okay, so we had the sing card. Are you still with us, my Jackie? So I said immersion, right? And body, it makes so much sense. And body is about immersing. It's about letting your soul come down into your body and really being the highest version of yourself that you're called to. So, and body. So we have the water card, which I always like to think it's like drink more water and then take a bath, like take a salt bath or go in the ocean or be by a lake and get that grounding and getting your soul into your body through immersion in water, right? Then if you find yourself feeling unworthy and coming up against some sort of, sabotage and resistance, remember to redirect redirect the energy. If you're getting that sort of information, look at it with curiosity and feedback and say, what is this here for me to love on? What am I here to examine? Let me allow myself to rebirth into a new place. What a great reading. Was that not the best reading ever? Come on now. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's where we go. Fuck yeah. Right? So Jackie, thank you for playing. You can get your deck. The link's on there. Okay, so who was next? Was it Noni or Chris? Who was next? Who is next? And you can have, now a session with me, this is just a little bit of fun. Obviously, if you book in for a session, a strategy session, it's not just a reading. We're going to talk about where you are in your life, and then we're going to figure out what you need to do to get to a place, how long we might think it might take, what the issues might be coming up. So this is just like a taster. You're welcome, Jackie. Yay, Courtney. Oh, I can't believe it. Yay. Yay. 9 to 10 days. I can't wait to see your pictures and see how it affects your journaling and everything. Okay, and Beth. Okay, so we have Noni. Oh, Beth was first. Let me do Beth. Let me do my girl Beth, okay? Beth is amazing. Y'all need to go look at her beautiful story, especially if you've had any, you've had your own dream, you wanted to start your own business, if you've had any interest in cannabis, the cannabis business, beautiful products for your skin and for wellness, outreach for the homeless. This woman, this single mom of 2 beautiful twin girls has overcome so many obstacles and puts herself out every day for others. I love you, Beth. You're beautiful, beautiful person, and one of the most creative, badass supernovas I know. And that's why you're so extrasensory, because you are some huge supernova. Okay? Oh, yeah, and Joanna. Okay. Who wants to take notes on the list? Okay, so the next person, what did I say was next? Who was next? Was it Noni? Noni, Noni, Noni. Oh, Beth's next. Okay, Beth, let me tune into you. Mana me monica mama ne o e ayo ne mayo. Just clearing some of that throat energy, Beth. So when I tune into you, I see a screw, and I see all this stuff around it, and then I hear the word unravel, okay? Hey, Jessica, hey, boo. I'm making you blush. Well, it's the truth. I see the word unravel, and I don't think that's a bad thing, and I think, Beth, you know, I've been doing these series this week about shifting gears when you have everything, but you have to shift gears, and you have to take into stock where your creativity lies and where you can bring through something right now to support you and still allow your bigger vision to keep going. And you know, even if you can't see those things happening right now, it's still coming through. So, all right, let me pull some cards for Beth. And oh, I gotta go get my kids. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's so bang on. Okay, so you got community and the wisdom cards, community and wisdom. And so I really feel like this is like bang on, of course, but I think it's also about speaking to your community and realizing all the skills and talents that you do have and seeing where there's some place for you to shine. And there's some meditation and quiet that you need to call in that soul energy and alignment. I mean, these cards are so bang on. It's amazing. So tuning into your community wisdom and allowing yourself to be flexible and open up to what you haven't seen or known yet that you might be limiting yourself to. And that's been the message for a little bit, but it's definitely the message coming through for today, and has been for some other clients where, you know, you feel like, oh, I fucked up, I did the wrong thing, how am I gonna, I used to have this, now what am I gonna do? And it's like, stop and redirect right now. Look at all that I do have. How can I take all that I do have? And yes, Beth, exactly. Yes, and you're like the fifth person that I've been counseling on this and seen the resistance at the onset, and then several months later when they finally come into it and it works, and they're like, you were right. So there you go. Okay, Kalia, Joanna, Chris, Noni, who's next? Whoever puts their name next is next, even though, or whoever was first. Please help me. I don't know. I don't know. Huh? Who's next? Yeah, you were talking about consulting. Exactly. Okay. Let's streamline this, who's next? Joanna was next. Chris is next. I need to see a yes, me, or something in the comments. Yeah, hey. Yeah, a lot of letting go. I know, it's scary as shit to leave everything that you built so hard to work towards. How the heck can you do that? But sometimes that's like what it takes to get it to be aligned to your body, how your body is now. We may get these huge soul directives and bring them through, and then everything is shifting in the world and in our body and our beingness. You have to allow yourself to keep checking in and adjust the vision to who you are right now and who the world is right now, right? That's why we have daily prayer and meditation and a daily practice of expansion to check in and see how everybody else is doing and how we are doing, so we can readjust it day to day to day to day to day to day, right? Okay, Joanna, you're next. Thank you. Thank you, Kalia. Thank you, Kalia. I love to hear my praise. No. I was going to say my thank you, but that sounded silly. All right, Joanna, let me see what I get when I tune into you. Thank you, Beth. I love you. I know you're fine. I mean, you're so talented. There's so many. I've never seen anybody put together an event or an experience like Beth. And she knows how to build things, paint things, create things. And nobody has a creative visionary imagination like you do. Nobody. And you can actually ground it and make it happen. So y'all are missing out if you don't consult with this lady. All right, Joanna. I feel so much throat energy. It's painful. Is that you, Joanna? Right here, like almost strangular. Is that you? Strangular. I don't know if that's a word. And then Noni. Joanna, tell me about this tightness in your throat. Is that you? Yeah. Let me know. I'm clearing the energy now. It's like a grandmother energy or something. It's something coming from a line, lineage, a pattern that comes through somewhere you haven't been able to express parts of yourself. Does that resonate? La 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 la. Yeah. Ooh, hey, hey, yeah. Hey. Oh, we have a supernova. Yes. Well, it's popping right now. Can you feel that? Grief. Yes. Yeah. Did you feel that? Oh my goodness. We just cleared some of that. Wow. Okay. So cards coming through for you is radiant. Okay? Radiant and Gaia. Your connection to Gaia is deep and important. And DNA. Maybe you're to activate your DNA. I don't know if you heard me say earlier, but we do DNA activation in Valtopia, and it is a wonderful way to release old triggers and programs and conditioning and refresh your DNA to where you have a phone call. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, Joanna, it's hard to lose someone we love. I hear you. And you know, the energy that we miss them, and then we also still feel the stories and the conditioning in the program that they gave us. And we want to honor who they are, and then we also want to break free and be the supernova that we are, right? And be the natural light that we are. So allow yourself to grieve and have a clean slate. And if you're having trouble releasing and working through the grief, that is something that I can support you with, and we could talk about it in one of those sessions that I mentioned. So please do let me know if you'd like to tuck into that. I also have some recordings that are really powerful for helping release sort of trapped emotions or stuck. Not that they're trapped or stuck for you, but sometimes it's just hard to let stuff go, and we can use assistance. So, all right, now thank you, Joanna. Bless you, and I'm sorry for your loss. But she's with you, right, always, and obviously came through today because I felt that energy. I could see something. So bless you. Thank you. Noni and Kalia, and is Crystal here? And then I got to stop. I got to go. Honey. Can you guys hear the guy downstairs jamming? Plays bass. I was jamming earlier, but I recorded it, and it sounds terrible on the recording. I need to get a better recording setup over here. All right. Who's there? Noni? You're welcome. You're welcome. Feel free to check out the deck so you can read for yourself. And Noni and Kalia. Who's here? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Yeah. Noni? Are you still here? Ooh, I'm out of water too. That means it's time for me to go, honey. Ooh, yay, yay. I'm singing to the guy downstairs. Okay, Noni. All right, Noni and Kalia. Noni, let me tune into you. Yay. Can you hear him? Can you hear the music? All right, Noni. When I tune into you, Noni, what do I see? Noni, I feel some heart chakra, and I see some childhood imagery. So that to me says there's some inner child stuff, or your inner child wants to come out and say hello. You're welcome. Let's see what else comes through. Cleared some energy there. Whew. There we go. They're showing me this hand, and then on top of the hand, there's this really beautiful sun portal happening. Thank you, Constance. I love to sing. I love to sing and play piano, and I sing to my children and with my children, and hopefully I'll be singing with somebody live somewhere in a minute. Let's sing a show. You know where to go. All right, Noni, we're still going. What do you feel about that inner child stuff I said? Yes, you're getting a message here, Noni. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I love it. All right. You need to work with her more. You need to work with her more. Did I forget who you're talking about? Okay, so check it out, Noni. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. You're desiring a space to regenerate and reboot. Reboot. I mean, to get regenerate and reboot in one message is definitely about refreshing yourself. And you've got the garden, so remember, you've planted some seeds and maybe they're not sown yet. So give yourself some peaceful space. Allow yourself to rebirth, to regenerate, to come into it. Hi, Annabelle. And create momentum in allowing yourself the space, right? By in your mind knowing, okay, I'm taking the space for myself, I'm integrating, I will create momentum on the other side of this regeneration. I surrender to the process. I surrender to my guides. I surrender to my highest self. I surrender to the divine wisdom. And that's your reading. What do you think about that? What a beautiful reading. Fuck yeah! So these are my fuck yeah cards. If you're just joining me, Annabelle, you can get your cards on the link that I put in the comments. That's only $33. I really, these cards came through all the client sessions that I've been having over these years, where we really get to the bottom of sabotage and turn into supernovas or become the supernovas that we already are. So, Kalia, you're the last one. I'd love to read for you, Annabelle, but I gotta go get my kids. I've been on for quite a while. So please watch the replay and join me next time I come on live almost every day. So tune into my notifications, turn on the Valtopia notifications, leave a review, like my page, go to valtopia.com. I just updated the website yesterday and wrote a really kick-ass blog, and there's a 3-card spread where you can choose 1, 2, or 3. Choose 1, 2, or 3, and then go to valtopia.com and get the reveal and learn about this whole process of sabotage to supernova, okay? Let me know if you went and saw the website. I want to know. So, Kalia, you ready? Thank you, Noni. Let me know if that resonated for you, how that resonated for you. Kalia. Yes. Now let me see what comes through when I just tune into you. It feels like there's, yeah. It feels like there's part of you that's very evolved and sort of spread out and expanded, and then there's parts of you that are not. That's kind of what they showed me, which is typical. Like, that's how we are, right? So deep gratitude for the parts of you that are expanded and that you do feel resonating with, and your frequency is divinely expressing itself. A little rest to honor your body and allow yourself to integrate, so that those parts of you that aren't coming through, you want to come into awareness of all parts and pieces of you. You chose this, and the parts that don't resonate, the parts that don't flow for you, as feedback for parts of you that you came to do and be and heal karmically. For real, you chose this. So if you're feeling fear, it's feedback on something that you need to look at, express, love, do, and be, right? Make sure you get your sun. You are a supernova. You are a star seed, and this work is your way to keep shining. Fuck yeah! Did you like that reading, Kalia? Did you love that? Noni says, yes, I've been taking me time a lot lately and feel I need it, and I'm talking with my guides and angels more lately. Who is it? Can you hold on a second? I have somebody at the door. I'm doing a live stream right now. Can you come back? I'm doing my work right now. Yeah, I can know you're coming. Well, I will just give me a few minutes. I didn't know you were coming. Yes, 1 minute. All right. Thank you for your patience. So, listen, guys, I'm going to have to go. I appreciate you. Did I miss anybody? And if I did, I'll get back to you on the comments. And, you know, if you want a real reading, book in, honey. I mean, this is a real reading, but you want personal attention. Book in for one of those sessions. The link is in the comments. And own your frequency. There is nobody like you, okay? Thank you. See you next time. Go to valtopia.com and pick 1, 2,